Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We're glad that you're here today for a full body 20-minute yoga flow. And as it was said, if things are challenging, take a break, rest. If you have any injuries, be very, very mindful of any injuries. Don't push yourself past pain. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, you can sit in that discomfort for a couple of breaths, but other than that, don't push into pain. Let off, and in every class that I lead, I always say Shavasana is always an option. Sometimes I call that advanced yoga. So let's begin. Go ahead and roll onto your back. So go ahead and come onto your back. Feet at one end, head at the other, palms facing down in a posture of grounding. Soften and close the eyes and begin to notice. Notice the ground below you. Notice where your skin touches the mat. Notice where your clothing touches your skin. Notice the rise and the fall of the belly. Be present. Honor the fact that you've decided to gift yourself this 20 minutes of gentle movement. This is a good time to set an intention for the practice if you would like to do that. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths together, laying here on our backs. Big breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now bringing the breath in and out through the nose, containing the heat and moisture in the body. Hug the knees towards the chest, press the lower back into the ground. Eyes can remain closed or open. Pull the shoulders down, the lower back down. Can take a gentle rock side to side. Waking up the kidneys, noticing that, the adrenals that sit above the kidneys. And you can take your knees in some circles in one direction. And then your knees in circles in another direction. One more gentle hug of the knees to the chest. And then take the feet down a little wider than hip distance. Let the knees fall to the right. Your hands can rest beside you. They could come to cactus arms. They could rest on your belly. And then engaging the core, pull the knees up and take them to the other side. So windshield wiper the knees, one side to the other. Noticing what you notice in the lower back and the hips. Just back and forth, some gentle movement here. One more time to the left. And then come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest one more time. And begin to rock and roll up and back. And a couple more times until we come up to seated. Oh, all the way up to seated. And then turn to face the side of your mat. You can sit cross-legged or one leg on top of the other. Inhale, lift up the shoulders, pull the shoulders down, and then take the right hand behind left hand to the right knee. Lift up and twist towards the right. Your chin can come towards your right shoulder. And then come back through center. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Lift up and twist. Come back through center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. And encourage you to grab a hold of your ankles instead of grabbing a hold of your toes. Don't pull your toes up towards you. If you grab a hold of your ankles, then you have a little less tendency to pull up on your feet. So pretend there's a string at your heart and it's pulling you forward. So lean forward with the chest, shoulder blades pull down the back. Notice what you notice in the hips. Where do you feel this in the body? Eyes can close. And then gently tuck the chin towards the chest. Bring the crown of the head down towards your feet. Elbows may pop out in front of your shins. Pull the navel towards the spine. And now notice where you feel this in your body. Where are the shifts and the changes from leaning forward, pulling forward with a heart with a straight spine versus having a rounded spine. And then go ahead and lift up. Take the legs out in front. I'm gonna shake them out. And you can windshield wiper the heels, take them side to side. And then let's come around onto our hands and knees. Come around onto your hands and knees in tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, fingers spread wide, knees underneath the hips. Navel pulls in towards the spine, crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone reaches back, strong and stable. Again, you can always close your eyes. Sometimes the removal of sight provides the ability to draw more inward to the way that the body is feeling, giving us a little more awareness and notice. Belly presses down, chin presses up. Pull the shoulder blades down the back, cow. Tuck the chin, arch the back, tuck the pelvis, cat. Navel presses towards spine. Belly down, chin up, cow. Chin and pelvis tuck, navel to spine, cat. With your own breath, do this a few more times, moving through the spine, waking it up. Inhaling on cow, exhaling on cat. One more time, cow. One more time, cat. Coming to a flat back. Reach out with the right hand. Extend the left leg behind. Pull the left hip to meet the right hip. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone back. Your drishti, your gaze is down at your left thumb. So long, straight spine. Come back to all fours. Left arm extends, right leg extends, spinal balance. Another option is to bring the toe down to have a little more support, and then come back to all fours. Come into a high plank, so tuck the toes. Hips should be in line with the shoulders. Press the ground away. So don't dump down in the wrist. Press the ground away. Use the navel to lift up. Shift forward onto your tippy toes. Drop to the knees. Elbows hug in. Lower all the way down to the ground. Tops of the feet. Press up. Gentle cobra. Lower down. Toes tuck. Bring the hips back towards the heels. Keep the toes tucked. Stretch the bottoms of the feet. Third eye can come down to the mat. Inhale, lift up through a cat back, lower all the way down, tops of the feet, press up, gentle cobra. Lower down, toes tuck, hips to heels. We'll do that a couple more times. Arch up through a cat back, lower down, lift up, cobra. Lower down, toes tuck, hips to heels. One more time, arch up, lower down. This time, press up, maybe a little further in the cobra. Lower down, toes tuck, hips to heels. Big inhale here. Exhale. Pull through to all fours, toes remain tucked. Lift the hips, press the chest back towards the thighs in a bent knee down dog. Lower down to all fours. Lift up and begin to find your downward facing dog. So pedal out the heels, move through the spine. Notice what you notice. And beginning to find your downward dog. Sometimes if it's early in the morning, if you're doing this, your knees may remain bent. Do what supports your body, allowing you to have a straight spine. So if your knees are bent, your knees are bent. You can lift the hips, pull the heels down towards the ground. Maybe your legs are straight. Whatever you do, honor your body. From downward facing dog, walk the hands towards the feet, ending up at the back of the mat. Grab opposite hand, opposite elbow. Chest rests on the thighs so the knees are bent, head hangs heavy. A little gentle rock side to side ragdoll. Coming to stillness, drop the hands down towards the ground. Shake your head yes. And then no. Come back to the positive yes. Walk the hands back out to a high plank. Shift forward on your tippy toes, lower all the way down to the ground. Press up little cobra. Lower down, toes tuck, down dog. Right foot presses back, bends and peels open. So three-legged dog, open up the side of the body. You can take some ankle circles in each direction. Notice where you feel this in the body and then straighten the right leg. Notice the shift of the stretch in the body and the openness. Pull the right hip down towards the left hip and then bring the right foot back down to down dog. Option here to take a little vinyasa flow or to stay in downward dog if you want to come forward and all the way to the ground. Lift up cobra, lower down, press up and back, down dog. Ground through the right foot, press the left foot back, bend the left knee, peel open the left hip. You can take ankle circles again, either direction. And then straighten the left leg. Pull the left hip down to meet the right hip. Left leg comes down. Option to take a little flow or not. Down dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. Feet are hip distance apart. Chest rests on thighs. Head is heavy. Then bring the hands to the shins. Press the hands into the shins. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Reach forward with the crown of the head, back with the tailbone. Halfway lift. Fold. Bend the knees, roll all the way up. Take a gentle back bend. Bring the hands through to heart center. Thumbs press into the chest. Eyes soften and closed. Take 3 cleansing breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then bring the breath back in and out through the nose. And as the sun begins to come up over the little mountain near us, the little hill near us, let's do one sun A, Surya Namaskar A. Gentle bend of the knees. Inhale, lift up, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Fold and step back to a high plank. Always an option to drop to the knees. Elbows hug in, lower all the way down to the ground. Lift up, cobra. Lower down, toes tuck, down dog. Feet come forward. halfway lift, fold, inhale, lift, gentle back bend. Hands come through to heart center. Let's add on to that. Gentle bend of the knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. High plank, option to drop to the knees. Shift forward, chaturanga, low plank, or all the way to the ground. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right foot presses back. Comes through between the hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Shoulders pull down, slippy with the sand. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. Fingers reach up, pinkies rotate in. Reach forward, hands frame the right foot to left foot, option to rest or option to flow. Chaturanga, up dog. Down dog. Left foot presses back, comes through between the hands. Inhale, lift up crescent. Right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back. Shoulders away from the ears. Hands reach forward, frame the left foot to right foot, down dog. Feet come forward. Halfway lift. Fold, inhale, lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, gentle back bend. Fold forward. Halfway lift. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right foot presses back. Comes through between the hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Pivot the back foot, arms extend, open to warrior two. Right knee points towards the right pinky toe, giving an internal rotation of the right thigh. Arms reach out, drishti, your gaze is over your right middle finger. Press through the outside of your left foot. Left hip pulls down to be equal with the right hip. Hands pinwheel down, frame the right foot to left foot, option to flow or option to rest. Chaturanga, up dog. Down dog. Feet come forward. Halfway lift. Fold, inhale, lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward. Halfway lift. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. This time on the left side, left foot comes back, comes through between the hands. Inhale, lift up crescent. Open to warrior two on the left. Outside of the right foot, left knee rotates a little bit towards the left pinky toe. Reach out. Gaze is over the left middle finger. Right hip pulls down to meet the left hip. Strong and stable through the core. Hands pinwheel down, frame the left foot to right foot, down dog. Take a big breath in here. Exhale through the mouth, maybe even a lion's breath. Feet come forward. Halfway lift. Fold, inhale, lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, gentle back bend. Hands come through to the heart center. Let's step back with the right foot. Come into crescent lunge. Right hip forward, left hip back. Pivot and open to warrior two. Right hand comes down, left arm is gonna reach up and then back. Open to a reverse warrior. Cactus the left arm. Pull the left shoulder back, gaze up at the ceiling or the sky. If you're outside, are there any kind of shapes in the clouds? Reach up and back. Engage the left side body, pull back to warrior two. Take the left hand to the left knee so it just kisses. We're not dumping down into it. Use the core to hold the body up. Extend the right arm over. Your gaze can be down at your left foot. Reach over, side angle. And then cactus the right arm, pull the right shoulder back, add a little twist. Extend the right arm. If you want a little more, you can extend the left arm as well. Take your gaze between the hands, really engage the core. Then bring the left hand to the left knee. Right arm reaches up, left arm reaches down, straighten the left leg. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Gaze is up at the right hand. Pinwheel the hands down, frame the left foot to right foot. Flow or rest, you choose. Down dog. This time our right foot is gonna come between the hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Back foot pivots, open to warrior two. Left hand is gonna come down, right arm is gonna reach up and then back. Reverse the warrior. And then cactus the right arm, pull the right shoulder back. Extend back up. Engage the right side of the body, pull through to a side angle, right elbow, right knee. Left arm reaches over. Cactus the left arm, pull the left shoulder back. Extend the left arm. Option to reach out with the right hand. Right elbow comes back towards the right knee, left arm reaches straight up, right arm comes down, right leg straightens. Gaze can be up at your left hand or down at the ground. Pinwheel the hands down, frame the right foot to left foot, flow or rest. Down dog. From down dog, walk it out. Come forward to hands and knees. Take a couple cat-cows. And come back to all fours. Cross the ankles. Come around onto your bottom. Extend the legs out in front and roll all the way down onto your back. From here, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Extend the left leg. And then take the right knee over towards the left. Right shoulder pulls down. Your arms can extend out side to side. Your gaze can come to your right hand. Gentle spinal twist. Then come back through center, hug the knees into the chest. Right leg extends this time, pull the left knee in towards the chest, then take the left knee over towards the right. Arms can extend out. You can also cactus the arms, or you could leave the right hand on the left knee. Whatever serves you. And come back through center, hug both knees into the chest. If you set an intention, remember the intention of this practice. Then extend the legs out to the corners of the mat. This time, instead of our palms face down, turn your palms face up in a posture to receive, eyes closed. And I know it might be tempting to shut the video off and get up and walk out. I have the time. Give yourself the gift of a minimum of 2 minutes here. Eyes soft, body relaxed. Shavasana. Take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Another big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, move your right hand towards your heart center. Inhale. And exhale, taking your left hand on top of your right hand. It is my belief that each one of you has been created with purpose and for a purpose. So as you lay here on your back, hands on your heart, know that you have been thought of, you've been held in this space. You're created for greatness. Take another big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, roll to the right side. Rest in the fetal position on your right side for a couple of breaths. And with your eyes remaining closed, press up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Slightly tuck the chin. Notice what you notice. We'll close this practice with one Om and 3 Shantis. Feel free to join or listen. One big breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, Jimashi. Thank you for being here today. Make sure to hit subscribe, like, share. Would love to see you back. And I always think that it's important to let you know what was chanted at the end. Not everyone knows. Om is a universal sound, that vibration, the sound of creation inside each of us. And Shanti means peace. There's three conflicts that we can't avoid: internal conflict, external conflict, and conflict in nature. And it's a prayer of peace to each area of possible conflict. Today, may you have the day that you need. Have a great one. Thank you.